Alcolas. Thank you for visiting the crowdfunding site for my new book, Portraits of Women in the American Fur Trade. My name is Chris Swanson, although many call me the Sharp Knife Woman. I earned that name 24 years ago at my first buffalo hunt in the Black Hills of South Dakota. As a living historian, I've spent many years immersed in primitive Plains Indian living, setting up and living in teepees, making and using traditional items, and developing a practical view of their way of life. Having a practical view eliminates the inaccuracies made by writers who simply read books. My years on the ground have been a profound complement to my formal education and years of study. Now, there are many books about Canadian women in the fur trade, but there are none about women in the American West. Portraits of Women in the American Fur Trade focuses on the American West after the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, which happened for economic control over the region. One of the major resources sought was fur, and the men who wished to claim it knew they couldn't do it alone. Thus, the many tender ties of marriage and kinship shaped fur trade society well into the 1870s. Now, when you read my book, you will learn how women's traditional role in their tribe made them ideally suited to be key players in fur trade activities. You will see how it was social ties that bound American businessmen and American Indians together and made them mutually successful during that period. And in this book, you will see these relationships through a woman's perspective. Sometimes looking at history with fresh eyes illuminates it in ways previously overlooked. Now, the way this campaign works is if I get enough pre-orders, a publisher may take notice and decide to publish it. Otherwise, I'll take the funds and self-publish. My book is now available for pre-order for a very limited time, from May 1st to May 30th, so please act today. Any level of support is appreciated, even if it's just sharing this campaign with a friend. Together, we can make this book a reality. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Ake wa Xiongkite.